Good evening. Mechanics for bridge course 10+2 एसई दिएर बसेका सम्पूर्ण विद्यार्थीहरूमा हार्दिक शुभकामना छ। सबैलाई नमस्कार। जो साइन्स पढ्न जाने हुने विद्यार्थीको लागि केही टिप्स म दिन गइरहेको छु मेकानिक्सवाला। जस्तो ब्रिज कोर्स भन्नाले क्लास 10 एन्ड क्लास 11 प्रिपरेसन फर क्लास 11 ब्रिज कोर्स। Just like mechanics has two parts, statics and dynamics. You know, statics and dynamics are the main two parts of mechanics. Mechanics go statics. It deals with the study of body at rest. Dynamics, it deals with the studies of motion. मोसनसँग सम्बन्धित डाइनामिक्स स्ट्याटिक्स अफ बडी एट रेस्टको कुरा गरिन्छ। यसमा यति गरिसकेपछि हामीले 1 नम्बरमा 1 नम्बर होरिजेन्टल मोसन एन्ड vertical motion. Differences between horizontal and vertical motion. यो दुईटालाई हामीले चाहिँ गर्छौँ। पहिला vertical motion and horizontal motion. A body during the horizontal motion, a body travels horizontally, whereas in the vertical motion, a body ascends or descends, travels either upward direction or downward direction. Number 1, in the vertical motion मा के हुन्छ त फर्मुला भन्दा v equal u plus gt हुन्छ। vertical motion means either downward or upward. horizontal motion मा हुन्छ v equal u plus at हुन्छ। v equal u plus at, where there is equation of motion, where there is acceleration. Number 2, h equal ut plus half gt square for vertical motion. For horizontal motion, h height or depth, h distance, ut plus half at square, where a is equivalent to g. Whereas in number 3, v square equal u square plus 2gx, and in this v square equal u square plus twice s. First, we deal with mechanics. This course for class 10 and 11. Statics and dynamics are mainly two parts. Statics, we study the motion of the objects at rest. Dynamics, motion of objects. Number 2, differences between horizontal and vertical motion. Vertical motion and horizontal motion. In vertical motion, a body travels, a projectile travels up or down. Horizontal motion, a body travels left, right, or forward and backward. In this, and first equation v equal u plus gt, v equal u plus at. Second equation h equal ut plus half gt square, s equal ut plus half at square. Third, v square equal u square plus 2gh, whereas v square equal u square plus 2as. यति डिफरेन्स भनेर थाहा पाऊँ। त्यसपछि क्वेसन नम्बर 2 मा चाहिँ हामीले यसरी गर्छौँ। डाउनवर्ड मोसन एन्ड अपवर्ड मोसन भनेर हामीले पढ्छौँ। ड्युरिङ डाउनवर्ड मोसन र अपवर्ड मोसन, downward motion. What happens? During the downward motion, a body is pulled by the gravitational force of the earth. The earth pulls everything downwards. When you throw anything up, suppose a body is at A, first of all it goes up and it comes down. During the downward fall, u equal 0 and z equal plus 9.8 meter per second square. डाउनवर्ड मोसनमा के हुन्छ भन्दा जी एक्सिलरेसन ड्यू टु ग्राभिटी चाहिँ प्लस 9.8 मिटर पर सेकेन्ड स्क्वायर हुन्छ भने इनिसियल भेलोसिटी यु इक्वल चाहिँ 0 हुन्छ. हियर भी चाहिँ म्याक्सिमम हुन्छ. भी फाइनल भेलोसिटी जस्ट बिफोर स्ट्राइकिङ द ग्राउन्ड चाहिँ भी म्याक्सिमम हुन्छ, यु प्लस जिटी हुन्छ. अब डाउनवर्ड मोसनको लागि पहिला हामीले सुरुमा फर्मुला लेखौँ. फर्स्ट लेट मी राइट डाउन. First equation, V equal U plus GT. Here, during downward motion, we have initial velocity 0 and acceleration due to gravity is 9.8 meter per second. Or it is not necessary to write down the value of G. So, we know B equal U is 0, GT, G को G, T को T, or B equal GT. How to find the time? यो टाइम निकाल्नु पर्यो भने डाउनवर्ड मोसनमा फ्रम बाई डिराइभ T equal B upon G हुन्छ and G to find G B by T. What is the value of time? फाइनल भेलोसिटी यहाँ कति भेलोसिटी हुन्छ त्यो अपन जी. टाइम टेकन, टाइम अफ फ्लाइट कति टाइम लाग्छ डबल गर्ने यसलाई. जी एक्सेलरेसन ड्यू टु ग्राभिटी इज फाउन्ड बाई भी अपन टी. अगेन रिमेम्बर भी इक्वल जिटी बाट टी इक्वल भी अपन जी एन्ड जी इक्वल भी बाई टी. दिस इज द मेन इक्वेसन, डिराइभ इक्वेसन. टी भी बाई जी एन्ड जी इक्वल भी बाई टी. First equation. Second, during downward motion, what is there? Downward motion, we know H equal ut plus half gt square. Without getting nervous, you have to do. Or H equal, since u equal 0, 0 into t plus half gt square. H equal 0 into t 0 नै हुन्छ half gt square. How to find the value of g? From where gt square equal 2h. How to find t square? How to find g? To find g, 2h by t square. One equation is g भनेको just by cross multiplying. First of all, write down the formula. H equal ut plus half gt square, u equal 0 t plus half gt square. H equal half gt square. During downward motion, u equal 0 and don't write ut plus half gt. Direct half gt square. From where gt square equal 2h, g equal 2h by t square. And how to find the value of t from this equation? We here t square equal 2h by g. T square equal 2h, g down, and taking the square root, t equal under root 2h by g. So बुझौँ यहाँबाट from here gt square equal 2h, g equal 2h by t square. Again to find the value of time, t square equal 2h by g, t equal under root 2h by g. If you know the vertical height, total height यो थाहा छ. Suppose you know v, you know height 2h by g. 2 is 2, h is height, you can measure, g is constant 9.8 and t equal under root 2h by g second. यति सेकेन्डमा तल आइपुग्छ. You can find out. Another equation, from first equation, G equal B by T, T equal B by G. From the second equation, G equal 2H by T square equal 2H by G, T equal under root 2H by G गर्न सकिन्छ. Third equation, from third equation, downward motion को third equation हेरौँ. We know the third equation. What is the third equation? Third equation, V square equal U square plus twice GS. This is the third equation. V square equal U square plus 2GS. We know V square equal U is 0. But while you are solving the problems, don't put U equal 0. Direct 2GS. V square equal 2GS. And how to find the value of from where V equal under root 2GH. V square को value थाहा छ. Suppose you don't know the time. When time t is unknown. Time थाहा छैन भने what is the final velocity? माथिबाट तल खस्दा during downward motion u v. What is the value of v? Here under root 2gs. Remember under root 2g भनेको 9.8, h भनेको height. यहाँबाट v square equal 2gs भयो भने डिराइभ गर्दा what is the value of g? हेर्नु त g भनेको v square by 2h. हेर्नु त 2g भनेको v square upon 2h. And what is the value of h? V square by twice g. Derive v square equal 2gh is the main formula. From where v equal under root 2gh, g equal v square by 2h, and h equal v square upon 2g. There are three equations you can derive. Okay, you can easily derive. Now, upward motion. Number 3 is upward motion. Number 3, last for today, is upward motion. What happens in the upward motion? A projectile, any body, any object, an object, a body or body, but in a college you have to write down projectile. Remember the word projectile. सम्झिरहनु. प्रोजेक्टाइल भन्ने शब्द उठाउनु. फेरि मैले ठुलो अक्षर लेख्छु projectile. An object which is thrown upwards. Projectile, project गरेको. An object is projected upwards. Upward motion. What happens in the upward motion? U is positive. Something, the body, the projectile is projected upwards with a certain initial velocity which is always positive. G acceleration due to gravity is minus 9.8 meters per second. It means the body, the velocity of a projectile is decreasing at the rate of 9.8 meters per second in 1 second. अर्थात् प्रोजेक्टाइल भन्ने जुन अब्जेक्ट छ माथिर फालेको त्यसको भेलोसिटी प्रत्येक सेकेन्डमा 9.8 मिटर पर सेकेन्डले घटिरहेको छ. द भेलोसिटी गोज अन डिक्रिजिङ एट द रेट अफ 9.8 मिटर पर सेकेन्ड इन 1 सेकेन्ड. U is positive, initial velocity G is minus 9.8 meter per second square. Now, first of all, write down the equation. We know V equal U plus GT. G is always negative. Since G is negative, you can write minus G here. But first, we have to write or during for H max. H max means maximum height. V equals 0. because the body is thrown upward with a certain velocity. It is thrown upward at the maximum height. The final velocity is 0. At the maximum height, it goes up and again it comes down. For example, see, it goes up. When you throw anybody upward, it goes up. At a certain height, it becomes raised. It rests for some time. Again, it comes down due to the effect of gravitational force. पृथ्वीले तलतिर तानेको हुन्छ। त्यसैले भी इक्वल 0 भयो माथितिर फाल्दाखेरि जी नेगेटिभ हुन्छ। अब यसमा यु सी जी इज नेगेटिभ, राइट, माइनस बिकज जी इज नेगेटिभ, त्यो प्लस हामीले जी बिकज जी इज नेगेटिभ हामी यसरी राख्नु, यहाँबाट यता ल्याउने। अब यसलाई यसरी लेख्दा जीटी इक्वल यु हुने भयो। जीटी इक्वल यु फर अपवर्ड मोसनमा जीटी इक्वल यु हुन्छ भने वाट इज द यु टु फाइन्ड यु इनिशियल भेलोसिटी जीटी equal u means u equal gt. How to find g? U by t. And how to find the time? U upon c. From the first equation b equal u plus gt bata put b equal 0 and g is minus. So b 0 u plus c is minus g because g is negative, t is t. Transposition gt equal u, it means u equal gt. Initial velocity equal acceleration into time, from where g equal u upon t. To find the acceleration due to gravity, initial velocity upon time taken to go the maximum height, t equal u by g. कति टाइममा, how much time does the projectile need to become the maximum height, to reach the maximum height? कति समयमा त्यो बडी म्याक्सिमम हाइटमा पुगेर रोकिन्छ? How much time does the projectile need to reach the maximum point, maximum height? Means u upon g. Second, u means initial velocity which is positive, g 9.8. This much time is needed. First equation. And second equation is, we know h equal ut plus half gt square. H equal ut plus half gt square. From where? Since g is negative, हामीले यसमा u is positive, ut minus half gt square. From where we can find out any value. यहाँबाट चाहिँ हामीले निकाल्न सकिन्छ h equal ut minus half gt square. Second equation. Now from another equation, third equation. The third equation is b square equal u square plus 2gs. This is the third equation. But during the upward motion, b equals 0, u square plus 2. Since g is negative, write minus 2gs. Why? Because b equals 0 at maximum height. S max means maximum height and g is negative. So it is understood. G is negative, b equal 0 at the maximum height. So 0 square equal u square minus 2gs. From where? You can find out 2gs equal u square. Negating 0 square. From where? h equal u square upon 2g, one derived equation, and g equal u square upon 2h derived. Upward motion में v first write down third equation, v square equal u square plus 2gs, v 0 u minus 2gs, because plus g is negative. So I have written minus 2gs transpose 2gs equal u square. From where? H equal u square upon 2g and g equal u square upon 2h down. They are derived. So I think it is while solving the problems, g equal u square by 2h, h equal u square by 2g. So to find the maximum height, u square by 2g. Acceleration due to gravity, u square upon 2 maximum height, or h equal maximum height. Remember h equal maximum height. निकाल्ने तरिका यो u square by 2gh. 2g, h equal maximum height equal u square upon 2g is the maximum height. This much for today. I think these equations are very helpful to you. Please comment.